Hello, my name's Bev and I'm the author of the book Please Eat, A Mother's Struggle to Free Her Teenage Son from Anorexia, which describes our family's battle with the deadly eating disorder, anorexia nervosa, which my teenage son Ben developed back in 2009 when he was just 15 years old. This is a short blog post from the 6th of February 2011. It's called What a Difference 6 Months Makes, and it looks back at the progress Ben has had since September 2010 and this particular date, 6th of February 2011. The progress had been on the attitude front. Ben was now desperate to recover from the eating disorder, so instead of fighting against us as we desperately tried to get him well, he was working with us as much as he possibly could, though the anorexia was proving very, very strong and making it punishingly hard for him to put on weight. He was also not sleeping and his exercise was out of control. But on an attitude front, we had come a long way, and that is so important to realise these milestones and to make sure your son or daughter realises how proud you are of them. Anyway, without further ado, I'll read this quite short entry from 6th of February, which is called What a Difference 6 Months Makes. Get this. In September, we went out for a meal and Ben refused to eat a single morsel. Instead, he just sat there in floods of noisy tears while we miserably ate our meals. It was a busy and very popular country inn, and everyone was staring. After all, it's not often you see a 16-year-old boy in tears in public. Also, the worried waitress kept coming over to see if the food was okay and to ask what was wrong. Of course, she'd never be able to understand why our son was in tears, refusing to eat what was, to all intents and purposes, a perfectly delicious meal. Last night we returned to the same inn for the first time since the above incident. Our son consumed a large plate of battered cod, chips and mushy peas without any stress or hesitation whatsoever. Also, there was none of the old stress, where he used to take ages choosing something, changing his mind backwards and forwards, and then going for the option containing the least fat or calories. And there was none of the old after-meal blues when the anorexia would beat him up about being a greedy pig. Another victory against anorexia. Hopefully it will help to put back some of the weight he lost last week. That's the end of that blog post. You'll find a link below to my blog, and you'll also find a link to my website where you can download free PDFs of my blog, and also a link to Amazon where you can buy a copy of my book.